Sliver was originally released as a non-album single in 1990. That same recording would be re-released and included on Nirvana's 1992 compilation album Incesticide. Accompanying the re-release of the song was a new music video. So let's go check it out. 7 things you didn't know about the Sliver music video. The music video was shot in Cobain's garage in March of 1993 on a Super 8 camera to give it that home movie feel. The video was made to promote Nirvana's album Incesticide, although the album had already been released several months earlier.
She wasn't right in the middle of us dancing around and throwing things, you know. We shot us dancing around, and then we put her down, and then like just drop paper around her, you know, and then edited it together to make it look like she was like at our feet.
At the start of the video, we see Cobain's infant daughter Frances Bean, who was only around 7 months old at this time, dancing to the song's bass line. And you may wonder, how is she dancing like that? Well, that is Kurt holding her from behind, while his arms were sticking out of 2 holes he cut through a piece of cardboard.
It turned out that it looks a lot like my old apartment in Olympia, because I had moved all my stuff. I had my entire apartment, all the stuff from my apartment from Olympia, stored in a storage space for the last 2 years, and I brought it up to the house when we moved into Seattle last year, and I had all this stuff in the basement, and so I set everything up exactly how I had it in my apartment in Olympia. It's just weird deja vu to see that.
Cobain's garage itself had been decorated with toys, posters, and artifacts he had collected over several years and kept in storage since before Nevermind was recorded. Among the items featured in the video is a Chim Chim toy, Fred Flintstone and Colonel Sanders figurines, various masks of Cobain's, and if you look real quick, there's even a picture of Michael Jackson. The video shows Dave Grohl on drums, who of course was Nirvana's drummer by the stage, although Grohl didn't actually drum on the track itself. No, that was Dan Peters for Mudhoney. Nirvana went through several drummers before they settled on Dave Grohl as the permanent drummer for their band. But perhaps Dan Peters' work on the track wasn't completely forgotten here. If you look behind Grohl, there is a Mudhoney poster hanging on the wall. Perhaps a subtle nod to Dan Peters. The video was accepted by MTV in May of 1992, just 2 months after they recorded it. But frames featuring the logos of the magazines Maximum Rock and Roll and Better Homes and Gardens had to be removed due to the network's rules on product placement. And as a bonus thing, if you look closely at the magazine's cover, it says, "Celebrating at Grandma's House," which could be a secret reference to the song's chorus, "Grandma take me home, Grandma take me home." Kurt does not play guitar in the video. Instead, he just sings into a microphone, and wears his now famous red and black striped mohair sweater. Well, that sweater actually came from a fan. His wife, Courtney Love, brought the sweater from a fan after a Nirvana show in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And our final thing, in a December 1993 interview, keeping in mind how we mentioned before that Dan Peters was the original drummer for the song, Grohl was asked if it was weird for him to drum sync on the music video to something that he didn't play, to which Grohl responded, "A little bit, yeah. Plus we couldn't play at any volume in the garage because the neighbors would complain, so I put a t-shirt inside of the snare drum, and I'm not even hitting the drums really, I'm just faking it. It was just stupid, silly, and fun."